He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly race.
So I'm not going to lie to you. This is not the weekly reset. This is just a skirmish stream. I might have to think of a title for these and an intro. But I wanted to play that to pump me up, baby, because we're going in. We are going in on the skirmish today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check it out. All right, so I have here, my Brave appears to have been, there we go, condensed, there we go. All right, so zoom in a little bit so you can read. We have the DFK Coliseum, Daily Skirmish number 24. The reason the number is so high is because this is a canceled tournament that is redeployed, and so it had a new number at the top of all the ones that are very later, like in time. But hey, you know, we ran into some bug this morning with a not filled tournament and the tokens, and a pretty interesting bug, it sounded like. Hubert gave us a brief post-mortem. It was the interaction between the ERC 1155 standard tokens, which are the soulbound Revenger tokens, and some of those had to get sent back to like the minting address for those, whatever that is. It's like one of the team addresses that holds those, at least, and it had to get sent back, and there was some issue with how the contract did that futzed up the entire tournament. So we have got a replacement tournament here now, going right now at this moment soon, starting in 15 minutes. I started a bit early because I have the time for it today, and also because I figured I'd give you all time to join. Thank you, MD Science Sarker, for hopping in. Good to see you again. Yeah, so let's check out who we have in the tournament so far. We have 15 entries, so hey, actually more entrants than before. Esper's back, Mega, Fex, Lord Marconius, which is bacon, egg, and cheese in chat. Super Bowl, oh cool. Hitman Bert has joined. Yikes. There go my chances of winning. I've never once beaten Hitman Bert. Well, maybe I did once, but it was like we had been playing like 5 or 6 games in a row, and he won all of them, and he was scratching the bottom of his hero barrel, if you know what I'm saying. Brood D, seeing him a bunch of times. GoldenEye, MG GoldenEye. Franz is in here. We got the Jazz Hands in here. Crypto Kong made it. Nice. Good to see Kong out in the wild. And we got Emerson, the Kung Fu Farter, who probably couldn't have made the earlier one because like it was at some ungodly early time, Hawaii time, so that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So still one spot open. It starts, the entries close in 3 minutes, so if you do want to get in there, one of my 4 viewers out there, hello, go quickly, but otherwise enjoy, tune in for what's going to be a good time. I'm going to stream my games. If I get knocked out in round 1 like I did last night, I will go catch the end of any other round 1 games that I can, and try to stream as much of this tournament as I can, IRL permitting. So that's where we're at. I'm going to turn down the Brave just a little bit. There we go. And also my own personal audio from it, just a wee. All right, there we go. So yeah. 13 more minutes. I did not think this through starting early, because now I'm like, ooh, what do I talk about? I could try to, I don't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click that. There we go. I was the first in the new tournament, so first, I hope that doesn't mean I'm playing Esper, because if it does, I'm screwed. Let's take a gander at Esper's team. He's got Zogren Styborg. Oh my god, he's got a Scally's Eye on it. Look at this archer. And scope this. Perilous Journey, 67 dex, 44 vit, coming in with 1144 health, 28 agi, and 35 strength. Really, really getting close to capping out all of his attack possible from that Gorbo. He's also got his Priest, also PJ Esper, a fan. Got the Tal's Curio, so don't try to do any stuns or anything to this Priest, because it's probably going to resist it with 18% status effect resistance, 840 health. It's probably the weakest aspect of it, but I mean, not to say it's weak at all. That's still a good amount of health, like really solid. Int 49, Wiz 64, Agi 37, so fast as well. Gonna be just difficult to put up with this Priest, especially since it's harder to land those status effects. And finally, we have Aranera Hanabeden, also with a Scally's Eye, and the Excalibur Final Blow could be in play with this warrior. That's insane. 63 strength, 28 dex. And low health for a warrior, but still like 1178, not a pushover either. Mega coming in. He's got a Priest Leggy. Look at this with the second hand, Pantaloons. 54 Wiz, 36 int, nice. 1000 health. Archer Mythic. 979 health. Aloha Emerson. Oh, I hope you heard all the things I was saying. I'm glad you're in the tournament. I'm glad to see you. I love you. 979, 154 mana. Okay, 53 dex. Yeah, like this is a beast. Bonnet for a little extra speed on top of that 36 Agi. And then this warrior who is equipped like a tank, but has this Charger's Mask. So that's really an interesting setup. I've not really seen anyone kind of go this mix that I know of, at least. And I'm intrigued by it. 61 strength, so it makes sense. We do have our... Oh my god. Oh my god, devs, please fix this. Oh my god. OMG, Winston gets the buy. This is rigged. Rigged! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But oh my god. So Winston Jazz Hands earning himself the buy. I fortunately don't have to play Esper, but we'll see how much that buy really gets Winston. I don't even think it'll get him to the semis, because Esper or Fex should be able to fuck him up. I am playing up against Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Lord Marconius. Let's check him out. We got some time here. Okay, so we have 1345 health on this warrior. Not bad at all. Only 106 mana. Not much less than mine. I know it's not rigged. I was just kidding. It's just like RNG, man. Like fate would do that. It's just such perfectly ironic, you know, situational irony at its peak. Because I bet there's someone out there who actually does think it's rigged that Winston got the buy, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys are fucking ridiculous. Like, just random shit happens randomly. Bach Knight Male on this guy. Oh man, I'm kind of scared of this warrior. I meant to check the stats out. Okay, 41 dex, Jesus. Woof. But at least he has the Charger's Mask, so that accuracy is reduced. I can kind of hopefully get some misses in there at key moments. Might be helpful. He has a Knight. Okay, this is with a basic shield. Okay, no buckler for my friend Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. But this Knight, look at that health, 1491. Pretty sizable. Good int, 34. Vit, 52. I forgot to look at people's traits. Totally forgot about that. Priest, 1079 health. Does have the cap on. I love the swearing hat on the Priest. 51 Wiz. Yep, that's solid. These are solid right here. Poison Blade, Blinding Winds. Alright. Yeah. Chat, spoiler alert. I have no anti-poison aside from my Warrior's Cleanse. So that's something to watch out for in my games. I might get screwed by that. Could happen. Could happen. Let's see who else. I got Soup. Okay, then O'Cool and Mega. O'Cool typically slaps my cheeks around. And Mega, it's about 50-50, I think. So, yeah. Ooh, O'Cool has the Tal's Curio on his big Excalibur warrior. 41 strength, so not like off the deep end, but really high dex. Good chance to hit. And it's got resurrection and second life. Double transcendent warrior. 4-0 cool. Paired with Seer, with Giant Slayer, Hardened Shield. So yeah, O'Cool was part of my inspiration for my my Seer build with damage. And that Giant Slayer Seer is probably going to pump it out. We have this Archer Thief. Sorry, let's check the health. 1096, 188 mana too, is really good. 50 dex, right on the money, getting the max dex, and 46 strength. So what's that divided by 3? Like really, really close to capping out his Gore Bow attack value. Because that scales off of dex to max of 50. You got that right perfectly. And then at 1x, right? And then this max is the amount of the the maximum like increase, not the maximum stat. So the maximum increase is 20, but the stat gets multiplied by 0.3. Like it's not quite perfect, but I mentally divide by 3 for an estimate. So you need about 60 to max that out, and actually just a slight bit more in reality. And so at 46, that's really, really close. What's the difference between rigged and rugged? You know, honestly, Sergeant, that's pretty astute, because it's not a huge difference. It's like the rigging is what precedes the rugging. And the rugging is how I feel after a rigged system has left me, has pulled the tablecloth out from under me, I should say. Like I'm just a set of fine china enjoying my time on the table, and it just pulls everything out from underneath. Looks like Emerson's taking on Goldeneye, Kong is on Franz, Dragnipur versus Brudi, and Shock Velo versus Hitman Burt are the other ones I didn't mention. Winston Jazz Hands versus himself. Hey, I guess the only game, the only time Winston won in a tournament is when, that would be hilarious if he lost, because then we could say his only win was a bye. Like he can't actually, there's a better way to phrase it, I know it, but like with a reference to the fact that he can't beat an actual person. You know, just somewhere in there, that level of generality. I don't know. I'm working on it. My brain will get there with the joke. There's something there. I don't have it, Sergeant. It's not that I'm not saying it. It's that my brain hasn't worked up to it yet. It's not that I don't, it's not that I'm holding back. I'm not holding back. That's not typically how it works here on the stream. Oh, Cool was asking how you join a game. So what I did last night is right in here, in this bout, right? Because I'm ETH Walker DFKH here. So in this screen, there will be a fight button down here next to sponsor bout. But it doesn't appear until the start time. So just if anyone's watching, I'm repeating what I was just typing. Too cool. Oh, Emerson says his opponent has a Bach helm. Does that concern you? Let's check out what you got, Emerson. Kulma, the 1100 HP warrior, archer. I almost said archer. Got efficient on it. Dex 36, 41 strength. Gonna be interesting. I had the axe, man. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. See, if Lord Marconius beats me really fast, Worm, I'll jump over there. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna. In the first round, I am gonna be playing, so I can't really stream other games until I'm knocked out. I have full confidence in Marconius to take me down. Utility Wallet put 100 Jewel in this game. Guys, get out there and vote on my match. It's got 120 Jewel on it. I don't know if all of these do, maybe. Oh yeah, that's just what they're sponsored at. But still, get out the vote. Get out the vote. Oh, dude. Oh, you're gonna go on. Wait, are you talking to Worm, Emerson? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think you're talking to Worm, I assume. But if you are talking to me, please correct me. Yeah, okay, you're talking to Worm. Thank you. Thank you for clarity. I was just like, I'll happily have you on here. Like, but I wasn't sure what to do. 2 minutes left. It's time. It's game time, folks. Let's play the PvP anthem as it's titled. Just a little pump up. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Is coming, the war song is drumming, the game is now becoming. Oh, the enemy is cunning, each player's mind is running, their precision strikes are stunning. Oh, I just wanna fight, bring your warriors or knights. My attacks, you'll see the light, cause my arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies. My arrows fill the skies, and they bring your demise.
Don't you wanna battle? All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, DeFi Kingdoms, yeah, I just wanna battle. All my enemies I run through, bringing slaughter to the cattle. Oh, the PvP is gonna be so fucking epic. Trades better slap.
Right, we are back. We are back, baby. It's my turn first. Let's go. Lord Marcodius. Oh, this game audio is so good. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, we're jamming. All right. I think I'm going to target his priest with a precision strike. I think I get a leapfrog there. I do. Nice. And then my Artificer Barrier coming online. Let's see if I can slow the priest down. Make it extra hard for the priest to get anything done. Because I feel like his team falls apart without a healer. Get the slow. Woo! Thank you, Sarge, for that comment about the song in the chat. I see you. And I appreciate you. Starting up the combo with the warrior, basic attack to gladiator to rapid. I just want to get the bleed, kinda. I'm not trying to use mana very fast on my warrior. Precision strike comes in, doesn't stun, but does break the barrier. So now I have 10% accuracy for 2 turns. That's what I really love about this precision strike setup. Okay. I get a little leapfrog here with my seer. I might be able to do some big damage here to the guy in the back. We have Time Warp coming in 15 ticks away? Okay. Critical aim from his warrior onto mine. Not a bad move. I'm gonna say not a bad move. I am just gonna use the Glad Strike. I've set it up to get the bleed. I can break that barrier. I don't want to use my taunt yet. This doesn't feel like the right time for it. I am gonna use Rapid. AoE, so risking focus. Does hit 1 into all 3 heroes. Not bad, actually. As a result, I get some damage onto the priest. Good. I like that. Holy Beacon. Nice. Yes. That's why I held Chrono Purge. I mean, I didn't know he had Beacon, but I thought he might have something. Big miss, though, out of my Warstone there. Yikes. Yikes. Sarakiel. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sarakiel? My warrior up front taking some damage. Let's see what he does here with this rapid onslaught, though. Might switch focus targets. Ooh, big. Crit. Gets a bleed with the Excalibur. 634 left. Health. Mighty strikes. But I have this repeating shot combo up. 627 health he has. 438. Can I do that much with it? No, not really. That was super tempting, though. I'll say that. Like, super tempting. I'm going to use the heal trait from my archer. And now I'm going to try to Chrono Purge the bacon from the priest. Come on, bacon. Let's see it removed by this dispel. Didn't get the bacon! Oh my god! Dude! How do you miss your dispel? How? And so he's getting bacon up on the front guy now. My time sync also misses. Dude, this guy is dodging everything that this guy is throwing at him. Insane. Insanely good. He is burning mana, though. I just got to keep this up, I think. Precision Strike, gonna set it up again. He's bleeding. I'm taking hits. I'm gonna use my own heal trait here. Bleed ticks, but then the bacon gets him net plus 49 health. Silences my archer, interrupting the channel. Nice move. But, like, not the end of the world for me, because I can set it up again. Because it's not a magical ability. It just interrupts the channel, which is solid. Solid move. But I'm not too perturbed by it, I should say, is probably what I'm thinking. It slowed his priest again. Won't really matter for now, because he was next up, but it pushes him back further over here. Poison Blade going out onto my archer. He watched my pregame show. He knows I ain't got what it takes on that front. Is it time to, like, do I risk it for this? Biscuit? Ooh. Put me in an interesting pickle there. I think, yeah, I'm just going to switch to this as my focus target. Because my warrior can hit him too. Might be a bad move though. I switch focus too much. It's one of my mistakes, I'd say. I'm gonna try taunting the priest, since I do have this channel from the archer. Doesn't land the taunt. Man, priest is just bodying me. We lost the music. It's cutting in and out. Heal trait from my seer. I have heal trait on all 3 of these heroes. If you want to check out Emerson's bout, it looks like Worm went live to show that one off. He's in the first round bout at least for Emerson. Oh man, I'm sad the music's gone. Dare I refresh? Dare I, chat? Oh, good point. Shot clock's not visible. I should just refresh to see if that fixes that issue too. Oh, it also might be my zoom messing with the shot clock. No, doesn't appear to be. I can't see the shot clock. Oh, there. Yep, it is. It's there. Okay. He mana vialed. Okay. Chrono Purge hit. 197. Okay. Poison ticked, 37. Okay, now it is my turn. Okay, rapid shot. I have the accuracy set up. Poison is effectively ticking down the number of turns I can take. 2 hit the warrior, 1 hits the priest. Yeah, I think it was just, I think my thing froze just, and that's why the shot clock wasn't there. Because it's back. Was that a health vial? Yes, it was. Okay, so vial used on the side of our friend Marconius. No, really what I need to do is make a decision. Whew, shot clock was almost out there. So now who? Oh man, big block. Shit, I was hoping for some more damage there. Whirlwind, good AoE. Barrier, interesting, okay. I would have probably baconed his priest if I were him. So my time warp does 146. My warstone does 150. Mighty Strike again. Crowd damage inbound. It could happen. We're going for it. Oh, one of them gets blocked. Not enough damage. Done. Only pushes him to there. Oh, but it's a pretty significant push. So I'm taking advantage of his warrior being slowed here. Because I can use my exhausted pass and probably jump in front of the priest here and set up one more rapid repeating combo. Uses a holy circle. Yeah, I think I probably would have gone for the bacon there as well. Sudden death damage inbound. And I can leapfrog the priest here. He might be able to kill my warrior, but he might have me here. The heat with that poison. I should have brought some anti-poison of some kind, at least, you know? Oh wait, I did. Yeah, so we'll remove the poison with your turn, because you have really no range damage. Sudden death damage, inbound. Boom. And then my warrior dies. Ha! I think he's got me. I interrupted my own warstone there. Not surprising. Try to get some extra turns out of Chioli since I do have the swiftness potion on her by repositioning there. Whew. Whew, crowd damage is gonna kill me though before anything. Like if I'm him, I wait my turn out every time at this point. Because that just seems to make the most sense. to me. And like, he has the mana advantage and the potion advantage since I use the swiftness. Oh, big hit. Big hit almost takes my archer is going to die to the tomatoes, people. 429 crit. Not bad. But not enough, likely. Oh, 228. My seer dies here to Mighty Strike. Basic attack doesn't quite kill the seer. Ooh, potential misplay. Maybe he doesn't have the mana for Mighty Strike. I'm not sure. Oh, man. Oh, I can 2 basic attacks can kill him. Maybe. If I get a crit, that would be sweet. Nope, no crit. Sudden death kills me. It's going to kill my team for sure. Oh, good game. Good game. 2. Marconius, bacon, egg, and cheese takes me down. As predicted in round 1. And now I get to commentate the rest of the tournament. Let's go. Oh, I forgot I had chat visible. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry to all of you that the chat was visible. I'm going to refresh so I can get my audio back. There we go. Claim my rewards, my Revenger token. Winston Jazz Hands made it further than I did, but on a technicality. It looks like Kung Fu Farter's game is still in progress. That's our friend Emerson. Catch up really fast. It was a triple tomato kill, Malochu. Only a triple kill. Oh, I guess there were 4 in the game, though, because it got my first hero with the tomatoes, didn't it? You're right. Oh, yeah. Yay, dope. So, Kung Fu Farter is getting taken down by GoldenEye, picked apart. We came in just in time to watch the very end. Tomatoes everywhere. It is just not looking good. Some maybe tomatillos in there. I saw some green. Kung Fu Farter falling too. GoldenEye. GoldenEye will play Crypto Kong. Super Bowl and Mega are still going, it looks like. Really fast. Go. Okay. Interesting. This one's a really tight game, actually. That tomato doing a lot. If Mega has a whirlwind, holy shit, he gets a double kill there. Oh, man. Bleed taking out the priest after the tomato. Repeating shot, leaving that archer exhausted, but it dies soon anyway to tomato itself. I'm sure. Boom. There's more tomatoes. Mega's team itself dies. Oh my god, so many tomatoes in the 20s. So many tomato kills. Kong in the chat says he pulled the upset against France. Congratulations. Let's take a look. Yeah, the tomato damage is so good. So devastating. Oh, Emerson, I'll get you up here. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let me make the link and then I'll send it to you. Oh, there you go. All right. All right. Whew. We did update now. It hasn't updated that one yet. But I think, oh cool, got it on Super Bowl. Fex up again. Fex did take down Esper. Nicely done. Let's check out his team. I don't think I did before. Leggy Archer with a bow. The breastplate, nice. And the damage, 60 dex, 26 strength. A lot of agi too, 47 agi. I like that. Warrior got the Scally's eye. Oh, just biting my lip at that. 35 dex, 46 strength. Very nice, very nice. And my bro. This is my bro, Boulder Conqueror. I know it's Mabrarol. Who wants to say that? No freaking way does anyone want to say that. So it's my bro. And he's got 54 agi. Oh, my bro is fast. And what is this? Speed 9.7. Jesus Cristo. That's fist. If I were a voting man, I would vote on Fex with what? How much do I got? I'll vote 100,000. Because I am a voting man. Not gonna lie, I've seen Winston's here. He got an 18, a 19, and a 20. I'm sorry, Winston. I don't even need to go into more detail. It's gonna be wins few today, though. Wins few. We got 7 minutes chat until the next games start. I can, however, figure out a way to just generally play some of my random AI tracks. Oh, there's such a good version of Nerf Me Slowly. If I could figure out how to navigate to the freaking website on my computer, which I was having such a hard time with there. Jesus. Massages? Oh, nice. I have a message about hot singles in my area. Definitely what I want, ladies and gentlemen. Not really. Not really. Alright. We're going to mute the game. Alright. Check my levels.
Fucking battle in the world, it gets me so fucking excited. I want the best hero, no matter what. I'm burning a sage, I'm burning a track, dude. I'm like doing it, I don't care. Like it's like laser, laser sound, NFTs make money. NFTs.
There's one really good one in here. Okay. These aren't ones that I posted, but like these are the lyrics. When I wrote the Nerf Me Slowly, it was to a song like this.
Thoughts racing in a flurry. I place my bet this love would be enduring, and so I went to get archers for burning. One small stone was just so damn.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? You're on stream now.
Oh, cool. Hey, aloha, everyone. Dude, that was insane. I got my ass kicked, but I don't know if you saw any of my fight. But man,
I didn't get a chance to see any but the very end.
Well, I got destroyed pretty much, but I made a mistake in the very beginning. I think that cost me the whole match. I mean, you don't have to go back and watch it, but I went for the kill and Frosty let me down. He didn't get the kill. I was so bummed. I only needed like 337 to kill his archer right there in the second turn of the game.
Oh,
and I
no.
went for the kill, and Frosty let me down by like 100 hit points. So GoldenEye, GG. I don't know if you're watching GoldenEye, but that was fun. GG. Man, no hard feelings, even though you kicked my ass. But yeah, I went for that kill. I should have been more patient. That's been my problem in the past, is like getting too excited and going for the kill and not getting it. And so I should have taken my time. But once I missed that, my archer was exhausted. And then I just, it just went downhill slowly from there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that happened. Oh, I got bodied.
Oh, okay. By who? Who did you play?
Lord Marconi is bacon, egg, and cheese at the Discord. I didn't get bodied. I got bodied by the sudden death mechanic. Honestly, I mean, Yeah, I think
Dude,
if
I
I'd had a
love
little
the
bit more
tomatoes.
time, I love the tomatoes too. So like, it's interesting
It's
though, because
awesome.
I think if I had just a bit more time, it would have been fine. But because I had a path to come back, but I really had to hurry once the tomatoes started.
Yeah, it causes a whole new frenzy because it's already stressful. Like that's my advice to people: be ready. Like I kind of did this on a whim because the other one got canceled, and I was like, oh, I can still get in. Let me just do it. And then I was gonna go at one team, but then I realized that the structure was it had to be all unique heroes. You couldn't have two of the same hero. So then I had to scramble and figure out a different team. I'm not making excuses.
Sounds like it. I'm just
no,
saying.
no. I'm just saying, be ready. I wasn't ready, and I probably would have lost even if I was ready. But I wasn't ready, and I didn't know the rules. So don't be like me. Find out the rules and be prepared. Like Just Crypto is probably super prepared. But man,
Facts,
awesome,
too.
dude. Yeah, dude. Congrats to all the winners, man.
So Hubert's asked in the chat, do we like the 10-minute start time for the tomatoes? I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I haven't played enough to form a strong opinion yet. It seemed early in that game, but it also didn't seem early in some of the games I was watching last night. So that's my initial feedback is like, not sure. I more outside of that box though, of that question, I would say I would prefer maybe if the initial thing was like a debuff to all heroes where they took more damage by 1% rather than just doing raw damage and then like evolved to raw damage. I think that might because that at least reduces the amount of the chance that like you're set up on your next turn, you're gonna do something sweet with this hero who's got low health because of clutch or giant slayer or whatever, and you're gonna do this really game turning thing, but then boom, tomatoes kick in and that hero's dead. So I just think it puts the onus on the players to finish the game a bit more if you do a debuff instead of a initial damage at the very beginning. Is kind of my first more meta take on the tomatoes, but I like it in general that there is this mechanic.
I love it.
The games
dude.
are starting, and I'm going to tune in to Fex versus
starting.
Winston Jazz Hands
Nice.
as the first one, and then I will also get another one going on the side here if I can. All right, Fex
Well,
on the
I'll
left,
say-
Jazz Hands on the right.
I'll say for my answer to Hubert is as a watcher, I want the tomatoes to come sooner. As a player, I want it to take longer. I don't know if that helps, but so maybe you're right. Maybe you're right in the middle, Hubert, where you're, like it's perfect because I love them now, man. The tomatoes are awesome. Hey, do you know Sticks? Does it work? Like, cause it seemed like when I only had one hero left, it seemed like that one hero was getting more damage than his 3 heroes that he had left. So is the damage spread out, and then as you get lesser heroes?
I think it's percent health based, like percent of total health. So if that hero had more health total, that would be a reason.
Yeah. Okay, that's why. Because its health was higher than the other players' heroes. Oh, okay.
Jazz Hands taking an unfortunate early days off of Fex's first rapid shot, putting a lot of damage on him. And now Fex just going full focus onto that hero with, what was that? A stun, but it did not actually land the stun. Doesn't matter because the basic attack finishes off Winston's Archer. Ouch, kabibbles. That's gotta hurt. Let's tune in over to Mega versus Lord Marconius. My rival. I want everyone in the tournament to beat Lord Marconius because he beat me. So let's go Mega. And Mega focusing the priest just like I tried to do. Holy Bacon coming right back out. Big crit. I mean, yeah, Bacon being good. My counter to it with the Seer did not go through. I didn't land the Dispel at the critical time. Oh, GoldenEye says he's stuck in the game. Can't do anything. I can't really comment on that, but I hope someone else can, and might recommend taking it to the Discord instead of the YouTube chat. Might be faster response times there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big miss.
Yeah,
Marconius
GG
not getting the good RNG there.
I thought I was stuck too in the beginning, but of my game, but it was just GoldenEye taking a long time to take his turn.
Well, you get 2 minutes at the very beginning for the first turn.
To look at the other heroes and everything. Oh, okay.
Yeah, precisely.
All right.
Tuning back over to Jazz Hands for a second, he's almost done a little bit of damage to Fex. Just on status of that game, our boy Jazz Hands. I might go check out one of the others, actually. See.
Congrats to Kong. Said he upset Franz. I saw in the messages.
Yeah,
there.
I'll go open up that one. He's now taking on GoldenEye, who took you down, but this is the stuck game, from what I've heard.
Come on! Now I'm voting for.
Oh no! Okay, wait.
For Kong even more. Let's go, Kong! Take out GoldenEye. Get my revenge. Nah,
Yeah.
just kidding, GoldenEye.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. Mega got the Hunter's Mark up before this
to get my own
barrier. That's good shit. And he's still focusing damage onto the Priest through the Bacon. Health Vial coming out on Marconia's side. Maybe a bit of overheal there. Maybe not the business to do that. He hasn't really been as aggressive in this one, going after Mega's heroes. And the Priest is probably actually a healer, unlike my Seer. Checking out Crypto Kong versus GoldenEye. Kong looking with a slight health advantage. Goes for a repeating shot there. Just gets a miss though, so doesn't get the finish onto GoldenEye's Priest. Potential comeback moment. Holy Circle, big crit on the front where he didn't really need it, but still big healing onto the Priest, especially with Kong's Archer now exhausted for several turns. Here is where GoldenEye will get the chance to really
That's what happened to me,
push the
Kong.
damage. Yeah, taking it both games the same way.
Same thing happened to me, dude. It looks so juicy, like you can just take it. But if they survive, then you're exhausted, and then you're paying the price. But he's got an Excalibur, which I didn't have, so that might help. But I had the basic same set. Oh, and he has a Bach Hammer too, which I don't have. But I've been in turn.
I've been good,
to see
man. Yeah, good to see you too. Ooh, big rapid onslaught for Marconius with that axe, crushing down Mega's front warrior. Mega will have a chance to heal, but ooh, Marconius pressing the advantage by dropping the poison blade on that weakened warrior. Now the heals are gonna have to keep going at him. Mega still has lots of mana on that priest though. Tuning back over to Kong and GoldenEye. Kong is keeping that warrior alive in the front. GoldenEye has done some good work though, and he looks like he has rapid shot off on amnesia. So that means repeating shot is combo up, ready to go. If he could do some damage here to Kong's front warrior, might set it up for that kill. Let's watch this play out. Holy Wrath, there it is. Blocked for 118, but 437, and oh, but the heal over time kicks in. I didn't see the warrior up there on the time bar. Okay.
Dude, that exhaust is so debilitating, you know, if you don't do it at the right time. That exhaust is hard to come back from.
It's basically going down a hero for like 2 rounds of turns is how I conceptualize it. That's what you should think of. Am I willing to be down a hero for the next 2 rounds of turns right now when you're deciding whether or not to exhaust yourself? Like, what you do has got to be worth that. Ooh, Kong almost running out the time clock. Does get the mana vial off before. So, kind of daring GoldenEye to take this repeating shot, because he does have 3 turns in a row. Kong does, and so like if he goes for the repeating shot, 7 damage short of the kill. Wow. Wow. Now GoldenEye now facing the same issue that plagued Emerson and Kong earlier. Let's tune over to Mega and Marconius. Marconius doing well, keeping that pressure up, but I mean, really, neither side taking an advantage yet in this game. This one is a bit more healer-centric, and it looks like no one's been able to secure a kill with some fast move. I mean, I wouldn't expect Marconius necessarily to, with the Warrior Knight combo, but Mega has the Archer set up. Ooh, did get the taunt there. That could be very impactful. That's 2 turns without a healer in a row.
Mega has a proven track record in tournaments, and you know he's done good. He's done well. So
Holy
far.
Wrath on the middle warrior. He has. You're absolutely right there.
He's showing, that he can bring it when he wants to. So are you going to bring it today, Mega? Are you bringing it today?
That archer just brought it with a 209 crit on the multi-shot, and he landed a bleed stack. That's great. You love to see bleed stacks on your focus target, especially with the priest taunted, as the music on my end just goes ape shit. Wow. That's trippy. That's like the patrols version.
The bleed is that subtle damage you don't really think about until it's too late sometimes.
Damage over time effects, baby. That's their best thing. Uses the blinding winds on the unstoppable warrior. Not sure if that was the best move, but he does. I mean, I maybe would have gone for a basic attack. I know he's taunted, but still, using your blind like that is not great when they're unstoppable. They can't get the blind, and that is what this little rock means at the top. That means that they're unstoppable. So if you want a quick reference, you can also view it here on the buff bar. Or if you're playing, it would be over here on your enemy's buff bar, I should say. Mana Vial, keeping the archer in attack mode for Mega. Priest is up, not a lot of healing to do, but also can't really do any damage with Holy Wrath on cooldown. Does still have a Resurrection in the tank, though. Could be very useful at countering the tomatoes. I'm just saying, Resurrection might be the tomato counter we need. Does Mega risk the rapid shot with the taunt up? He does. He says, screw it, I don't care. Gets what he wants, which is no hits onto that priest, not breaking the taunt, and he gets a daze onto that warrior with a big crit. So, love to see that from Mega's side. Setting up the repeating shot. He just needs to do a little bit more damage now to it to really put it into, like, confident kill range, I'd think. And, no, he didn't refresh the bleed, but I thought he did for a second.
That daze was big for sure.
Yeah.
That daze can just give you that one little step ahead that you need.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. It's a 400 initiative is almost half a turn. So like you're pushing them back, and you're basically, if they're a little bit ahead of you, you're getting a significant turn advantage just by pushing them back that little bit. I love daze. Sudden death started to kick in. Boom, there it is.
Nice.
Not a lot of damage yet, but yeah, the animation for that. How about it?
It's awesome. Is there, like, I haven't heard a sound yet with it. Is there? There's got to be some kind.
You're not going to hear sound from my screen, but like there is a sound bug. Like the sound isn't working on mine right now. Repeating shot, 1 damage short of the kill. Does this knight have any way to heal? Because if he does, oh my god, and the taunt is off, so the priest is up after the knight. He can do a holy bacon, needs to do a holy bacon or something. Health vial, not even going to risk it. Does it with the knight. Hunter's mark damage ticking down on the priest still. That is Mega's archer exhausted and out of mana with 1 health left on that kill. Unbelievable. Holy circle brings everyone up, and sudden death is starting to kick in faster.
God.
Wow.
Man, that was what a turn of events.
That was brutal.
What a turn of events.
I'm going to tune over to Kong.
When you miss that, oh god. See, look, now he's full of health. Mega's exhausted. It just changes the whole game. You got to really, really plan out that exhaust.
So while we were gone, it looks like GoldenEye got Kong's warrior finally with a Holy Wrath off of his priest, and is now pressing that advantage. Use the mana potions to heal up the priest's, ability to heal, I should say, and also some health vials, it looks like. So taking advantage of the initiative that those give, and Kong dropping the bacon to try to keep his archer in the fight with this sudden death now ticking down, and because it's been catching up, it's starting to look funky on my screen. But that's okay. Okay, well, this one is just fully tripping out on that side. It's re-triggering all of the animations. I'm going to refresh it. Go back to Mega and Marconius. Just in time to see a sudden death hit. We love those tomatoes in the crowd.
Tomatoes, more tomatoes.
Prayer of healing. 274.
I don't know who thought of that idea, but that was genius. The tomatoes were genius.
Yeah, they are hilarious. Like, it's so good. It is so good.
Even as a player, it made me mad at the crowd. I was like, screw you, I'm doing my best here. I was yelling back at the crowd.
Rotten apples, says GoldenEye. I like rotten apples as a take two, because there's some green in there. Yeah. So rotten apples. Getting thrown out there. I'm going to keep calling them the tomatoes, though, because it just rolls off the tongue better than rotten apples.
I mean, rotten tomatoes is the whole saying, right?
No, that's true. That's where the website comes
like
from.
a whole, like, yeah.
No, you're right. Good correction. Good correction.
There's a movie
Holy
about
circle.
it. There's a website about it. There's a...
Yeah, I've heard of this website before. Sudden death damage getting big. Mega's frontline and Marconius is taking huge damage, but it's Mega's turn now. He's exhausted, though. He can't really get any big damage onto that knight to potentially capitalize on this sudden death. And remember, the longer they take thinking, the faster that sudden death's going to tick. Or, like, the more frequently it is in relation to the number of turns you're making. So it's really interesting. The only thing I don't like is the hot potato mechanic, because that kind of encourages you to hold on to your turn. If it's at almost 25 minutes or whatever where it auto kills, you just want to like hold your turn as long as possible. So I don't know. That seems like counter to the rest of the design. Maybe there's a reason for it. I'm just mentioning that.
No, me too. It seems counterintuitive, but yeah, that's what I said to myself. I said, well, the team must have a reason for doing it that way, because it just sounds like it should be the opposite. But they must have a reason behind it, I'm sure.
274 off that prayer of healing. Sudden death now coming in. See, we there. Boom, very fast. The knight taken very close to final damage. But overall, Marconius has higher health bars, so he might be able to just slug this one out, take the knight death here, but keep the sudden death going for Mega's other two heroes. Just kind of wear him down. Not too much mana left on Mega's side. 17. Looks like just enough for one more multi-shot. And he does have a heal, though, in the tank.
If both players die, that is. If you hold your turn until the kill, then you would lose if both players die.
Oh, really? Then I misread it, because I thought it was the last turn taken. So
well,
I just misread it then. It's the person whose turn it was. Okay.
But only if they both die, though.
Okay, yeah, but that's fair. That's the situation I think I was talking about. Or I just missed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they both don't die, then the other player.
Right. Yeah, that's what it is. The situation where both people die.
That extra comment.
That
was like the definition of too much information, because that like confused me. Just kidding. But oh man, awesome mechanic. Yeah, you guys did great on that. The Rotten Tomatoes. Love it.
This healing on Mega's side is potent. Does he use a heal here or the multi-shot? I feel like
maybe it's a little fast, the Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe a little fast. I don't know. We'll have to play more to really see. It's kind of too fast to decide. But
I'm gonna check out the rest of the game.
It does seem like at the point that the tomatoes came in, like both teams, when I played and when I'm watching this one, both teams still had a lot of mana, a lot of stuff going on. So maybe it would be better for the Rotten Tomatoes to come in more at the point when most of the mana's gone and stuff like that, more towards the end, not totally at the end, but more towards the end. I'm not sure.
Well, the next round starts 10 minutes from now. So, I mean, it seems like they're doing their job a little too fast, in all honesty. If, I get that we don't want it going to the full 25, but, we have practically 10 minutes remaining here, and the tomatoes have had a lot of effect in these games. Yeah. But if you push too close to that edge, though, it looks like Mega won. Rotten Tomatoes came out, left him with 30 health, and Lord Marconius just barely could not survive the onslaught of those tomatoes.
Wow. Yeah, the tomatoes had a really big effect. That's what I mean. Maybe it needs to take a little bit, give people a little more time to get their maybe it's coming too soon before people have time to get their whole plan, their whole strategy, into play, maybe. Because the whole point of the tomatoes is to prevent the game from becoming boring, right?
And stalls, yeah.
But we don't want to do it too soon before the game. Everyone does their whole strategy of what they want to do, and a lot of that times that's when you still have a lot of mana left and a lot of potions left. So, and that's when it gets boring, is once all the mana's gone and all the potions are gone and everyone's doing basic hits. That's when the game gets, it can get boring a match. So maybe that's more when they should come in more towards that time. But I always say I trust the team. I mean, they make good. They have more information than I do. and
That's
everyone
true.
else.
True facts.
So I trust their judgment for the most part, and then I just kind of like to give my 2 cents later. After.
How dare you? So in our semifinals of tournament number 24, daily skirmish number 24, we have Fex taking on Shockvelo, and GoldenEye, who beat out Kong by the looks of it, taking on Mega. I will, in fact, open 2 of these. Both of these games will be open on my screen so we can swap between them as they go along. We got...
Hey, intern, I gotta get going, man. I gotta get back to work. But thanks for having me on. I just wanted to come on and say that it was really fun. Tell everyone my experience doing the tournaments. I'm glad I participated. I'll participate in more. It was a lot of fun, and thanks for streaming it, dude. It's really good to see you.
Likewise.
Love you. Aloha to everybody, and hopefully me and Worm, once Worm gets his voice back, will be on. So aloha, and enjoy. I'll be watching, but I gotta get back to work. So
yeah, sounds
later,
good.
guys.
See you, Emerson.
All right, man. Good seeing you. Aloha.
Aloha. Okay. Intriguing though. So Hubert in the chat mentioning that there is in fact a reason, and we need to give the spectators time to vote, which makes a whole lot of sense. Because you can't vote once the round starts, and you can't vote if they're still in the game up to the last minute either. So that makes a whole lot of sense. Whole bunches and oodles of sense. 7 million influence put onto effects right there. Might be able to make a smarter money play on the Mega GoldenEye match. People are putting it at about even. I'll vote for the homie Mega though, with like we'll up it to 150,000. Oh, not that. 150,000 influence for the man Mega, not the Mega Man. That's a character, but this is Mega, who is, I believe, a man. And this guy is definitely a little man. Mega, the man Mega, and he is the man. That I know for sure. Not to be confused with the man. Alright, Shockvelo here. Really coming in big. This will be an interesting one. People... Fex has a fan base, 8.3 million influence on him in this one. That might all be just crypto. What do we think about making the round times 30 minutes instead? Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. I mean, as a streamer person, that's like a 2-hour commitment instead of an hour and a half, which is like, that's a pretty big shift, but at the same time, not that big. So, like, I don't hate the 30 minutes either at all. But yeah, I also like Sergeant's hot take of, you know, just let's just gather some more data too. Sergeant, I mean, I don't think there will be any normies participating in tournaments. They will all be people who consider themselves gamers on some level. Just to address that comment about normies. 2:05, we got 4 minutes. What can we do in 4 minutes, chat? We could do so many things in 4 minutes.
When we first met, my heart opened in a hurry. Love at first sight, thoughts racing in a flurry. I placed my bet this love would be enduring, and so I went to get archers for burning. One small stone was just so damn alluring, but what happened next, I won't lie, it hurt. One small stone, but then came the nerve. Hubert, oh Hubert, let's not talk about the nerves that you flirt with. No, Hubert, let's take it slow. Let's not talk about the nerves. I just wanna go berserk. Please don't make me put in work to be good
talking to Emerson.
Oh, but then the seer came out to play, and I finally felt at home in my sanctuary. But even this love turned out to be fleeting, because the nerve came quick like a beating.
All right, that was good. Thank you. Thank you to the pianist and the vocalist who performed that. They are both AI, because no one else would sing these ridiculous love song lyrics. Like who would even think? Yeah, Emerson mentioned start the tomatoes at 12 minutes. The way I think about it is if you have the 30-second shot clock, right? Right now, the tomatoes start after, like, it's assuming a full shot clock each time, which I know, like, doesn't happen really, but if we kind of use it as, like, a guidepost, right? You could have games where each player has taken 5 turns, or I mean, there have been 5 turns. Yeah, each player has taken 5 turns. So 2 times 5 is 10, and they're, like, basically at the tomatoes. That's not even... They've got to the end of their second round of turns. That's not very long, but they are fully using the shot clock. So, I mean, there is that, but in that hypothetical, but it's just that feels like that feels too fast, but at the same time, 10 minutes does not. So it's tough to balance. 12 would get you to the end of turn 2 at a full shot clock. Well, it makes them stronger, Sergeant, because if you have Second Life and Resurrection, you live through the tomatoes, and your opponent doesn't. Because you can die and get back up. If anything, I think the tomatoes help those kinds of teams. 2:05, it's time to begin. All right. So, here, in this box, we have GoldenEye versus Mega. GoldenEye on the left, Mega on the right. Over here, we have Fex versus Shock Velo. Fex with his super fast seer. Let's see what he opens up with. Let's see. Let's watch a little bit of Fex in action here. Sanctuary opening up with that channel. Jumping ahead of Shock Velo's entire team. Even with that channel. Impressive speed with those speed pants and the high agi. And Sergeant, I guess those trades slap. Yeah, that's right, baby. They slap. Multi-shot with a block still doing a good chunk of damage to Shock Velo's Seer. Or Priest, excuse me. Shock Velo charging up a barrage. Ooh. I'm going to jump over to Mega really quick just so it loads through. Not a lot to report here though, but Mega does have a repeating shot combo ready to go, but not really a good target to use it on yet. Meanwhile, Velo, trying to decide what to do with his warrior, goes for a Forever Vigilant onto the Seer. Doesn't quite break the barrier though, so can't get that daze off. He was really wanting to get the daze there, I'm sure, because you push that Seer back, it really helps negate some of that speed advantage that it has with its gear and stats. Fex, his warrior's first turn, goes for the stun interrupt, doesn't get it, and the barrage goes off, spreading damage pretty widely. Big hit onto the archer, but nothing lethal or like immediately life-threatening. Retaliate misses off of Fex's warrior, leaving his archer up with the rapid shot combo ready. Boom. Big crits there, but no daze. Really nice getting value out of that Forever Vigilant daze resistance with that crit. Double crit onto the priest, having no, kind of crowd control impact. Really nice. We'll come back here for the repeating shot in a second. Mega has landed a poison onto GoldenEye's priest. GoldenEye does not have any anti-poison potions, nor does it appear he has a cleanse, so that's big. Mega can just kind of hold the fort down and wear the priest down really hard here. Big rapid onslaught though, doing a lot of damage. Let's tune back, see if we're ready for the repeating shot here in a moment. Yeah, coming up soon. Let's watch through that. Okay, Shock Velo here with his priest. Holy Circle. I don't know about the Holy Circle there. I may have just gone Prayer of Healing on the priest, or even the shield on the priest there instead, because he didn't have that much damage off of his other two guys. So the Holy Circle, I mean, is overheal, and you're using a lot of mana for... You can get like an equivalent benefit out of doing one of those other things on your priest, as far as tactics, and you're just holding in reserve a lot of mana. Multi-shot coming back out, keeping the pressure up on the priest, not using the repeating shot. Tuning back over here. Neither team has really secured an advantage in this one except for that poison by Mega, really big. Basic attack from his priest, not wanting to use his mana, really holding on to it in fact. For that end of game maybe? Ah, intriguing strategy, holding the mana in reserve for when the sudden death starts ticking and flexing your Holy Circle. That might be what Mega's trying to do, we'll see, I'm not sure. That's just a guess. I don't know. Looks like Fex did get a stun out onto Shock Velo's priest. So that's pretty nice. He's going to be stunned. Fex has got these 2 turns and then 3 more. Might be able to force a potion. Chrono Purge going out. Focusing the front line. Doesn't get the interception off. Wow, that's a lot of missed dispels I'm seeing. I'm just saying. Did they change the dispel formula? I'm just saying, dispel. I'm seeing a lot of his dispel. It's totally anecdotal. I have no data. Oh my god, I just found the bloater here. Holy shit, how did that take me so long to see? Look at that, it's the statue. Wow. Okay, I see now. Archer uses heal, gets itself up to full, not pressing the advantage with the stun, but does have 2 turns in a row coming right after it. Probably opting to use the rapid repeating right then and there. Shock Velo setting up his own rapid. It's his warrior's turn now. He uses his own stun, does successfully hit Fex's archer, knocking out the first of his 2 turns right here. Big move there. Fex has 2 more stuns in reserve here over here, but he's Seer though. Wow. Wowie! What a hero. Double stun. With menacing as well. Love to see it. I also love his build. It's the exact same build my Seer was running. So I love it. Clairvoyance. Ooh, setting up a... probably? A whirlwind maybe? Boom. There it is. The whirlwind comes out. Block on the front line, but hitting big slow on the archer and the knight, and that archer getting both the slow from the whirlwind and the slow from the Excalibur for a big effect. And the daze lands off the rapid shot onto the priest, giving Fex even further turn advantage. So now he does still have his archer with the repeating shot up before the priest can take a turn to heal. That's huge. Stun goes out, doesn't land onto the archer, trying to prevent any chance of Velo being able to heal up through potions or any other method. There we see the vial coming out, 366. And the Chrono Purge is landing on the front line, remember, so that's not going to be focus damage on the priest. Velo deciding what to do with his own archer. Uses a repeating shot. Big fat 572. But still not enough. He gets a retaliate, does some damage to the front and mid. I should come check out this other one. I haven't looked in a while. Oh, they're tight. GoldenEye using a health vial. Mega still very much mana left in that priest. Bold Fex goes for the repeating shot. 643, huge damage. And with the bleed, it comes in and finishes the priest off on Shock Velo's side. What a play. Opting to use that risky repeating shot, knowing the damage over time is in effect, to kind of, help you if you have that little tiny miss. like we've seen so often today. Very well executed. I don't know if Shockfellow can do anything here with his knight to kind of... He has a daze stun, but I think he used it already. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. But I thought one of Fex's heroes was stunned earlier. His archer, of course, is exhausted. Fex's has the swiftness potion, so he will be coming back immediately. Not much health underneath that barrier, only 49. So he can't let the can't let too many turns happen because he's not got that much health. And the sanctuary isn't going to give him health till over here. He has two ticks of the bleed, only one, 17. So it's not going to kill him. Okay, so he's good to go, even with that sanctuary. I was a bit worried for him for a second there, like, bro. Well, I was more worried about it dying before he got another turn, you know, just because he was speeding up his turns. Less than about it dying in general. Rapid shot. Setting up for the last ditch repeating before the archer says goodbye to this world with the tomatoes coming in. Gladiator strike. Now, boom. Interception falls off. Repeating shot is up. Fex is going in for this kill for sure. Epic music slowdown at this moment. Absolutely epic crash. Boom! 506, and the Seer will be able to clean it up. Or the bleed. 19 damage. No, the Knight comes in first. I'd do it with the basic attack. Should be no problem even with a block. Bang. Stun. He doesn't even want to risk it. Uses the damage. Hits him. See, I would view the stun as actually more risky because there's some, like, the basic attack gets more accuracy. But that is, I will admit, a personal choice. Like, either one is some risk, likely result is win. So it's which risk are you more willing to take? The risk of a miss or the risk of a block? With Fex clearly in the lead here, let's tune in and focus, change our focus to GoldenEye versus Mega. Mega, still so much mana on this priest. Probably used some vials, I don't know. But every time I look, it seems like it hasn't gone down at all. And his heroes have slightly lower health, but overall, GoldenEye looks to be pressed for mana. That poison doing its job. Maybe Mega was just leaning into the poison. Holy Circle does a big crit. Yeah, and he's using the Holy Circle to combat the massive effect of the Rotten Tomatoes. Chance here to heal up, maybe. I don't know if he has any heals available. Warrior Rapid Onslaught up. It's 276. Weave him with a block. Does get a little bit of lifesteal. Or no. Was that? I thought he got some health back. Maybe I missaw. Maybe I saw incorrectly. I have an announcement from Hubert Cumberdale that the tomato start time is changing to 12 minutes and 30 seconds for the final match of this tournament, maybe? Or maybe all the tournaments? I don't know, but I assume it's for this one because he says for the final, not generally. But hey, feel free to correct me. Repeating shot coming out from GoldenEye, securing that kill on the Knight. Potentially punishing Mega for maybe being more conservative with his mana. Not sure, though. He is now exhausted. Resurrection on Mega's Priest. Undoing that big play. I also agree with what Hope Thankful said in the chat, that tagging the finalists on Discord may be a very polite, good call. But you may have already done that, and I just didn't know. We got the ward up on Mega's Warrior from the Resurrection. And Hubert clarifies that, yes, the finals of this tournament, we're starting at 12:30. The Tomatoes and likely future tournaments as well. Tomatoes coming out do get the counter kill. So, GoldenEye opting to take the exhaust, trying to get that trade. Mega proving the value of Resurrection, and the spectators saying, screw you, Antiope Ferradoro. We're taking you down. And GoldenEye now at a disadvantage against Mega, who is playing that Resurrect really nicely, playing the slow play really nicely, And yeah, he could conserve mana, knowing that even if he gave up a kill, he could get the resurrect and use the Holy Circle to really effectively keep his team alive here at the end. Tomato versus Ward, actually. Good. I would hope it just breaks it, right? That's what I would hope. Oh, big misses there on the... Or no, big miss on the Priest. Ward doing its job against the Whirlwind. Not quite enough with the sudden death to finish off the Archer, and Holy Wrath comes in, taking out GoldenEye. So Mega advances to the finals versus Fex. And now we will refresh so we can get some game audio. This will update momentarily, I'm sure. We got Fex up here and Mega up here. Mega, Fex, Shockfellow, and GoldenEye all walking away today with a Weekend Warrior qualifier token starting not this weekend but next, with those for bigger prizes, bigger loot. Oh, it didn't break it. He took damage. Did he really? No. He took a whirlwind hit before that, Just. So the thing was broken when the tomatoes came in. We didn't get to see tomatoes versus Ward. We saw whirlwind versus Ward, and then tomatoes versus naked hero. Anyway, those four are 4 semifinalists getting a Weekend Warrior qualifier token. And now each of our 2 finalists at least guaranteed a $15 prize back. Final 4 also get about their buy-in back at 5 USDC. And then first place will walk away with $30 and a chest to be opened in the near future for some sweet, sweet gear. Tomatoes go through Ward, says Hubert. Oh, extra spicy. That's extra spicy. All right. So we got 10 minutes here till Fex v Mega. I'm gonna get up and use the facilities for a moment. So I will be our B, but before I do that, I'm gonna turn on some video content for you. Courtesy of Sergeant Filthy McNasty.
Bunch of little dog jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, for sure. Makes me wanna pitch ya, you know. Swapping out my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 and it's lifted, so stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some whores on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
All the stand parts hard to digest. Gotta fight these bores to progress. Man, I'm not stressed, fine I guess. Got too much DS, can't be depressed. This hero hit level 5, now he's DTS. But I'll stick with you baby like a Portal F. Cause when we first met, I was broken full. But now you summoned with the real baller. The real baller. Real baller. Now you summoned with the real baller. The real baller. With the levels in it, her visual so tight I can see the elites in it. She pulled up skirt, that's the orbs, ain't it?
Bunch of little dog jiggle, it burns. I like to see you jobber, for sure. Makes me wanna pitch ya, you know. Swapping out my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 and it's lifted, so stacked. Lucky with the traits on the back, got a knack for some whores on my mind. Sipping some damn bars.
She gotta rent those summons cause she's independent. Hey yo, baby got a back appendage like J-Lo. And you know it's a hit when I go crystal veils in the snow. The real baller, real baller. Baby got a back appendage like J-Lo.
Baby got a back appendage.
The real baller.
all credits on that video. Executive producer credit, I'd say, goes to Raph from ADFK, and because it was really his brainchild. He thought of the idea, and then I think Sergeant Filthy also gets producer credits, and he also is the video editor, video coordinator, all aspects of video. He did all that, and then I, of course, I took Raph sang his part. I sang sang quote. I kind of talked my part, and then put it over the instrumental and added I did the music production side of the vocal effects and all that jazz. But yeah, really fun collaborative effort, that whole thing. I think it's really good. It's hilarious, frankly. Back appendage like J-Lo. Are you serious, Raph? How do you come? And Raph is the writer. I made some edits, but I would give Raph writing credit for the lyrics as well. Because that's the most important thing. I forgot to even mention it. Bada bing. The crowd is a bit more split on this matchup. You know, Mega didn't let me down last game, and because he is the underdog currently at the time of my vote, I'm going to drop 1 million influence on Mega. Let's go. Let's go. That's half of my influence. So don't let me down, Mega. But if you do lose, you still won't have let me down. Just know this. Know this. There we go, that evened it up quite a bit. Yeah, I can send you the file, Worm. I mean, yeah, I have it right here. I'll do it right now. We got time. We got 5 minutes and 12 seconds, no game time. Oh, I'll actually upload it to... I have a shared file with a bunch of my AI tracks in it, too, and I'll upload it there, and I'll send you the link to that and make sure you have that. Because that's really... That's where I should put all of my stuff, frankly. Where are you? Shared file? Shared AI tracks is what it's called. Yeah, I got some funny stuff in there. Alright, short videos. My castle application videos in here. I need to change my castle video because it talks about office hours and my castle page. And I don't do office hours anymore. I do the weekly reset. And it's much more game commentary instead of like chatting focused. It's just very different, you know. Where did I put it? It was right here. It's Jiggle Jiggle. Maybe I actually put it in my main folder. There it is. Found it. Now I can upload it to here. And then, yeah, Worm, I'll send you the link to this Google Drive. It has, like, all of my AI tracks are in here. It's just the songs. But I could upload the videos if you want those, too. You just gotta let me know. Share. Anyone with the link, and then I send Sir Worm and Emerson the link. There you go. And I'll send it to Sarge too, because I don't know if I have before. I think I maybe did in a Discord, but now you have it in the DMs. There you go, fam. Oh, you're right. I did an office hours on Sunday. Yeah, I am gonna use that title for like side streams that don't involve a tournament. Because why not keep using that title for that kind of content? But the weekly reset is like my main stream. That's why it has a cool intro video that other streams do not. We have 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Although I did play the intro on this one. I gotta make a different intro for the skirmish matches. It's like, you know, I can't be hyping myself up. I mean, I have to change the intro video anyway. I made this sweet intro video for like a solo person stream, and then DFK Elite hits me up and wants to come on, and we make it like a regular thing. And now I feel bad because I have this intro that talks about how I'm the best commentator, and then like totally doesn't say shit about my co-commentator. It's kind of a dick thing, but like it wasn't ever meant to be. I don't know. I just gotta update it. The obstacle is the way. 1 minute and 57 seconds left, chat. Oh. Oh no.
The faucet is running, the flow can't be stopped. The outfit is leaking, but here comes the cop. They call him Bulon, Mr. Alpha Police. Bulon, please leave us in peace. Bulon, no dreamer is screaming, and Bulon is steaming, 'cause the Alpha is steaming. Whenever dreams speaking, time for the AMA. What will his colleagues lead today? Lord waits in vain, you are just one touch away. They call him Bulon, what will his colleagues lead today? Bulon waits in vain, you are just one touch away. Bulon, then this world goes so spaces, running beam through the paces, with his alpha-drenched phrases. The police can't contain it. Just let the death say shit about whatever the name.
Mega taking a big lead there at the last second. Okay.
Mr. Alpha Police.
Time to fight, baby. Let's go.
Please leave us in peace. Oh no, dream.
I knew the song was gonna end, so I didn't want to take the time to like go pause it and shit. So here we are. We got music for now. Fex on the left, Mega on the right. Finals of DFK Skirmish number 24, the makeup tournament for DFK Skirmish number 6. The daily skirmishes are here, and the first 6-month period of awesome Metis DFK content has arrived. And here we are, Mega versus Fex, the first level 20 range tournament, all regular Portal, mind you, but still some epic heroes that we see out of the contestants here. Fex opening up with a rapid shot after his Artificer goes off. Mega using that swiftness heal, big amount of agility from that heal, from that buff. 45 effective agi. Like if a hero just had that much agi, I would consider it fast. So that on top of whatever it normally has, which is apparently 21, gets you 66. That's fast, man. That's some fast shit, man. Gruff comes out, does land the taunt, unlike our previous contestant against Fex. Now, Mega doing enough damage to break that barrier, land the taunt, really interrupt the Seer from doing anything for a while. No Sanctuary heal incoming yet, but Fex counters with a stun onto Mega's own Priest. And now his Archer is going to be up after the Seer goes with its repeating shot active. Channels the Warstone, is taunted, right? So he's burning through those 2 taunt turns a little bit faster with that refunded initiative. And doing damage. I mean, Seer, when you get taunted, you just drop that Warstone. It feels really nice, actually, to use. Fex using the speed trait, boom. And Warstone comes in, does 258. Good chunk of damage. Mega really thinking about it here. He's got the basic, or like the traditional multi-rapid repeating setup. 150 crit, busting through the barrier and then some on Mega's side. I think he had some barrier, right? Yeah. Barrier absorbed 30 damage, or 80, or 105 damage total. And then 175 after, so 275 big multi actually out of Mega there. Fex does have double second life on this freaking, no, sorry, it's second life Giant Slayer on this freaking archer. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. I hadn't even noticed the Giant Slayer the second life before. Oh my god, guys. But don't forget, Mega does have Resurrection, and his archer taking a beating at the moment. Swaps positions. Interesting. So now the warrior does have cleave, but does not have the rapid onslaught combo set up. And only one stun left in the tank for its active abilities. Do we see a basic attack? Gladiator strike? Whirlwind? Whirlwind it is. Bam. Doing that AoE, putting the hurt on the archer, but now it's Mega's priest. I bet we see a holy circle just whoosh, heal everyone up. Good heal. Not actually any crits though, so still kind of having his archer in threat range. Just telling everyone in chat that he warned them about Fex. That monstrous hero. Hey, he's right. He ain't lying. He did warn us, and me in particular. Sanctuary coming out, getting that taunt resistance up. That 500 channel breaking up Mega's 3 turns in a row with a nice shield. But Mega does have his Holy Wrath on his priest, so that threat is there of like a triple attack. 180 damage to the warrior. And the archer getting low again as Fex is once again setting up his rapid repeating combo. No Giant Slayer though for him against the archer, since the archer on Mega's side is less health, but still did get some effect from it onto Mega's warrior. Rapid shot on Mega's side does crit and daze the seer, interrupting that sanctuary. Taunt resistance, says Mega? Nah, I don't need to taunt you. I'm just gonna daze your ass. Back behind my priest. Giving himself, again, this triple turn combo. I don't know if he has much range on the warrior available with Gruff down. Uses speed, jumps ahead. Does he have? He has Poison Blade. Suppose he could use that. It's not a lot of damage, but it's also not 0 damage. And with the speed, he'll have Gruff back faster if he wants to focus the archer. Prayer of Healing goes out from Mega's side onto his own archer. Playing conservative with the mana. I wonder if Mega misclicked that reposition trying to pass turn states just. It's possible. He may have been thinking he'd use Nuff though, because he does have it. That's what I was assuming that it was. Like use Nuff to protect the archer in like a pinch situation. But I mean, I think you have a valid point there too, though. Health file coming out from the warrior, just burning through his turns without Gruff really quickly. I think is what Mega's kind of doing here with his warrior, in addition to like the other benefits he's getting from the using the vial, of course. Fex uses his own health vial from the seer onto the archer. Repeating shot is up. Not really any targets of opportunity though. We see him restart the clock with the multi-shot. Gonna have to do it one more time before he can cast Rapid Shot though. Mega has his own repeating up, but again, like Fex, not really targets of opportunity. And he has, what is this? Yeah, so one more amnesia turn for the Gruff. So he can't really rely on using that warrior to finish someone off. And he opts for the multi-shot, hits the seer, but only for 58 with 2 misses. Unlucky. Or skillful evasions, maybe, by my bro, Boulder Conqueror. He does use that Poison Blade, does get the poison, and immediately we see the self-plants. Immediate. Absolute RNGesus just saying, I smite thee, Mega, and I smite thy strategy. And Fex responds with a Sanctuary, taking good advantage of that big gap there. It's a good time to channel, get your Seer in line with your other homies, their friends, their other heroes, and get the shield up quickly relative to Mega's turns. Mega using the swiftness on his priest again, getting that speed back up. 66 effective agi with that. And Fex, one more turn till Rapid Shot is up. I mean, pass turn. Jump his whole team, and then just use Rapid Repeat. Crazy thought. I don't know if it was the right thought. But he uses the multi-shot instead on Mega's priest. Sanctuary comes off. We got the barrier all around on Fex's side. And the warrior is up, no whirlwind, but stun available, and lots of mana in the tank. We should be getting pretty close to our first round of tomatoes here in 2 minutes. Maybe I should start a 10-minute timer on screen, like whenever we start a game, so we can have like a tomatoes timer, you know, that I can show. That might be helpful. I don't know if I want that as a player, but for us watching, like, I should definitely have that. That makes sense. Add it to the list. Tomato timer. Right there next to filler content. Damn, Mega's multi-shots just getting dodged left and right by this 13% evasion seer. Unreal. Another one with only one arrow striking. And now, Fex, I think, has the lead in his sort of rotation, because he has the chance to use rapid shot before Mega does. So he'll be able to use repeating shot before Mega does, like theoretically, all things being equal. I agree with what you're saying there, Just. That it is super strange to want your Resurrection Priest up front against a beefy Excalibur warrior. But it does seem that like Fex was really trying to push the focus, so it could have just been a really, like, just a tactical response by Mega that's working out very well. 9th minute, 1 minute to go on the tomatoes. Thank you, Hope, for calling that out. And the taunt lands from Mega's side onto the Seer. How does he take advantage of this? Warstone jumping Mega, so he's really only going to get effectively one set of turns with that taunt. It's interesting, because he is kind of forcing him to focus the warrior down, too. Oh, right, no, 3 minutes. It's 12.5 minutes. Thank you, I forgot. 12.5 minutes till the tomatoes start in this one, so still 3 minutes out. I forgot that we changed it, even though, like, that was a lot of talking that I did earlier. I'm just in the zone here. Prayer of Healing coming. Yep, bolstering that warrior up, knowing that it's about to take some damage. Bleed on the... Wow, that speed on this Seer is uncanny. I swear you were taunted for 2 turns. How did Mega only have 1 hero go and your taunt is gone? Crazy! And, oh. It's all dying. The music's dying. We're back. Oh, no. Oh. Mana Vial up on the Priest. And now it's the Archer's turn. Does have the opportunity to use Rapid Shot. Fex did not. So Mega trying to secure the rotational advantage here. Uses his own Rapid. Breaks through the shield's dazes. Fex's Archer. Nice. I'd love to see that. Doesn't quite break the front warrior shields, but does take it down to a negligible 4 barrier. And now at the 11-minute mark-ish, a little past, we have about 1 minute, maybe 1.5 minutes, until the tomatoes begin to be a factor. And Mega's warrior is looking kind of juicy for those tomatoes to start striking. Oh boy. Alright. Mega really thinking about what to do with the warrior here. Fex has got his Seer up next. Not a lot of healing to do on Fex's side either. Nuff comes out, redirecting all damage from that Archer. And now Fex could make a really fat rapid shot play, confident that a lot of damage is going onto that warrior with it, because 2 of the 3 targets are redirecting damage to the warrior. Or at least 1 is the warrior, and then 1 is redirecting, to be more precise. Boom, and there it is. 378, all arrows hitting the Archer or the warrior, meaning a lot of damage onto him. And now Fex could finish it off here with a stun. And I don't see why he wouldn't. He has the resurrection up, sure. But, like, you're burning that. Oh, it doesn't break through. What? How much damage did that stun do? 54, and it was not enough. Wow, by 8 points. The block, huge on Mega's side. But if he takes too much time, I was going to say, the tomatoes are about to come out. He's going to be using that res anyway. There they are. We see them. He gets that heal off just in time. Just in time to keep that warrior alive. Holy wowzers. The timing on those tomatoes could not have been more, like, close. That was just right on. Wow. Okay, so now he does still have this problem that his warrior is extremely low health. Big heal out of the archer with the trait. Okay. And Hubert's calling out the yoked buckler. Only like it's pretty low though on those stats compared to other bucklers. A 6% reduction on spell and a 5% increased chance of spell block. Still, even with that, impactful, very impactful. I'm just saying, I just mentioned that it was like I thought it would be one of the 9%ers on the spell block reduction or spell reduction. 319 crit out of Fex's archer. Who is he channeling on? Oh, he's sanctuary channeling. Okay, so he's getting the shields back up with the heal to come after. And the warrior's turn now doesn't have rapid onslaught, but does have stun. Uses it on the priest, takes it out of the next turn by landing that stun successfully. And the tomatoes are starting to do damage as they're scaling up. A tomato like counter would also be cool. Not like a timer counter, but like I would love to know what stacks it's at, right? Because I think it stacks higher damage, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But it would be cool as a viewer to know that. I mean, I would understand why that information might want to be hidden. Well, yeah, I just meant the stat range, though. It was lower than I expected, Hubert. You say it's the only shield that provides spell block. I was commenting not on it, more on this the like that was closer to the bottom range on it. I thought it would be a bit higher given how effective we saw it there. Mega just making the most out of his tools, though. A true craftsman of the trade. Taking his time thinking about this one, uses the health vial on the priest, recognizing the threat that Fex's archer imposes. I almost said like so many names there. Tomato's doing some damage, but still not like killing anyone yet. These two are champions in their own rights. And Fex does have a heal coming right after this with the Sanctuary. 190 multi-shot does get a block in there on Mega's side. Big heal there. 136 on all three is pretty nice, especially with the health where they are. He's pretty high on all of his health heroes. Mana vial onto the archer, Derora, saying, I'm going to keep doing damage. And by the way, call out this beautiful hair that Derora has. It is the Odango. It's quite nice. It's very stylish. It's very stylish. Oh, that miss is hurtful. Dang. Wanting to focus down Rob, the warrior, on Fex's side. Tomato damage starting to get really big. And Mega really wishing his priest could go right now, I'm sure. But he has no speed. He's slowed. And that stun earlier really pushed him down. And boom, we see the whirlwind comes in. Doesn't quite take out the priest. But he should be able to do it right now, possibly. Unless Mega has another health vial in the tank. And if he takes out the priest, the resurrection is off the table. Everything goes down for Mega if Fex is able to finish off the priest here. Rapid shot. Mega doesn't have a health potion, I imagine, or just opting instead to do this. Doesn't get a big crit. Likely wanted to see crits and a focus of all three arrows onto one hero, preferably that seer. Would have been nice. But no, doesn't see it, and now we're going to see Mega's priest surely fall before it can cast resurrection. Fex looking to take this one with authority. Ooh, tomatoes coming in. Fex allowing the tomatoes to finish off Mega. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh. What brutal play. And then the rapid shot with no other targets. 253 damage. Execution style. Fex is the champion of the arena today in the Coliseum. Well played, and congratulations to both him, Mega, and our other semi-finalists, Shock Velo and GoldenEye, all of whom walking away with a Weekend Warrior qualifier token. Fex walking away with this big old chest of loot that he can open later. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Love to see it. Great play out of those players. That finals was especially exciting. Really nice. Yeah, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me while I did this tournament, casted it, and I wish you all great night. Reminder, there is another daily skirmish in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think. Why don't I just look at the source? So yeah, 5 p.m., 1 hour and 13 minutes. No, that's entries open in 1 hour and 15 minutes for the tournament that starts in 2 hours and 15 minutes-ish. I know I'm rounding up. Just saying 12 is so difficult. So yeah, keep your eyes open. About an hour, a little more than an hour till you can register for this one. The limit restrictions are hero level 4 to 6. Max rarity is rare. So bring your best level 4 to 6 heroes. Reminder that level 6 is in fact a power spike. You do get what is it, your third ability at level 6? Yeah. So keep that in mind when we're watching. Kind of expect to see a lot of level 6 heroes out there. And with that, I'm gonna close with a tune and let you all have a great day. Which tune?
When we first met, my heart flew in a hurry. Love at first sight, us racing in a flurry. I